Come back. 9 killed and many more injured after a driver plowed into a crowd at a street festival in Vancouver, Canada. The tragedy happened at a Filipino heritage celebration on Saturday night. Correspondent Michael Charbon joins us now with more on the details. Michael, what an awful thing happened overnight.
John, at 8:15 p.m. last night, shock and horror in Vancouver with this mass killing. A black SUV plows through a crowd of people, killing 9 and critically injuring 19 at a Filipino cultural festival. It happened on the Upper East Side of Vancouver at the Lapu-Lapu Festival. This as concert goers, and the festival was basically coming to an end, and some of the vendors were closing down and wrapping up. Allegedly, a barrier was lifted, allowing access to a driver who they assumed was a vendor. He got access to a long street which was packed with food trucks on both sides, and suddenly the car revved his engine and started plowing down the street, hitting victims described by witnesses as like bowling pins in the air. When the driver came to a stop, it was actually civilians who apprehended him and held him till police came. It's assumed that this is an isolated incident. This is not anything to do with terrorism. The suspect is 30 years old and is now in custody and is known to police. The Filipino community is like the 3rd largest in Vancouver, and during the day, over 100,000 people, John, attended the festival. International messages of sorrow have come in from Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who's the president of the Philippines, and King Charles. And finally, this happened on Saturday night, where today, Sunday, is one day before Canada elects a brand new prime minister on Monday. So terrible things have gone out, and our heart goes out to them, and it's just wrong for this to happen, John.
Just an awful story. Well, we have you here, Michael, as well. I mean, you mentioned it. There is an election tomorrow in Canada. You and I, we talk all the time on Sundays here about what's going on in Canada. Where are the polls at right now? Is Pierre Poilievre, the leader of the opposition, is he gaining any ground on the Prime Minister right now, Mark Carney?
It's a 2-horse race. You're correct. Mark Carney is in the lead by 4 points, they believe, and Poilievre, the Conservative, by 4 points behind. The one thing that smells wrong to me was very indicative of what happened in the first Trump election. The left-wing media here is all talking about liberal, liberal, liberal. So we'll see if my prediction was correct that Carney will have a minority government, but everybody's calling for the Liberals to win, John.
All right, we'll wait to see what happens. That's tomorrow up in Canada. Thank you so much, Michael Charbon.